In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys about the latest update of Starlink's plans and also what's going on with the Starlink Mini dish worldwide. What's up everybody, my name is Dan, welcome to Freely Roaming. My last video update for you guys about the Starlink Mini was done a couple of months ago back in Ecuador when I was there. Back then, there was no Starlink in Ecuador yet, but a lot has changed in the last couple of months. So in this video, I want to give you guys an update on everything that's changed with the Starlink's plan, both in their software, their hardware, as well as their service plans. So just so you know, this is as of October of 2024. So with as often as Starlink change their service plans, their hardware, their everything about their service, this is subject to change. So if you're watching this video a long time from now, just so you know that changes are likely to have happened already. So this may not be valid for you. But as of October 2024, I'm going to share with you some changes that I know about. So one of the things to know is that Starlink's plans have changed quite a bit. In the US, the roam plan used to be $150, and that did not include any on-water use, and it did not include any in-motion use. That has changed. The price, again, has gone up. It's gone up to $165 a month. And with that change, you actually gain a couple of things. Namely, you gain the ability to use it in motion up to 100 miles an hour. So that's pretty fast. You're probably not going to exceed that under regular circumstances. You can also use it on the coast, and specifically up to 12 miles of the coastlines and services in places where the service is available. It has also been updated that you can use your dish internationally when you travel for up to 2 months at a time. It does not state whether or not you can return to home and start another 2 months. That is ambiguous, but as far as I know, that has not been necessarily enforced anyways, so we'll see what happens with that. I think most likely what's happening is because their prices of plans vary from country to country. So in places where, for example, Mexico to the US, where the price can vary as much as 50%, they just want the ability to not have people abuse the service. Namely, bring a Mexican plan to the US and use it for more than 2 months. The Starlink Mini hardware has now been available for several months. And initially when it first rolled out, it was just in the US. It is priced still at $599 for customers within the US. The availability has been growing across the globe since its initial launch. Shortly after it was announced, it was available in 4 Latin American countries at a discounted price of $199. That's Guatemala, El Salvador, Panama, and Colombia. That is still the case in those countries, but it has grown to other countries as well. It is now available for 399 euros across all of the EU countries. That's roughly $440. And also in the UK, it is available for 399 British sterling pounds, which is roughly $525. So it's a little bit cheaper in Europe than it is in US, but it's not as cheap as these Latin American countries. It has also been made available in Australia for $7.99 Australian dollar, which is about $5.50 US, as well as New Zealand at $8.99 New Zealand, which is roughly $5.60 US. Now from those 4 Latin American countries, the $199 deal has been expanded to a couple more countries, namely Costa Rica, Ecuador, and actually 3 countries, and the third one being Uruguay. So it's a couple of extra South American countries that have gotten the $199 deal and 1 extra Central American country in Costa Rica. And just as of this week, it is now available in Argentina. However, the price there is $250. Wherever the Starlink Mini is available, the Mini Roam plan is also now available. And that's the plan where you can get in the US for $50 for 50 gigs. That gives you the ability to pause and unpause whenever you want, just like the normal Roam Unlimited plan. The $50 price tag though does vary from country to country. For example, in Ecuador, it is $45 versus $50 in the US. And in Argentina, this plan is $65. That's based on the local exchange rate. There are some countries, however, that don't have the mini dish available yet, but they do have the mini plan available. Notably, the mini dish, the hardware, is not available in some notable countries. It's not available in Canada. It's not available in Mexico. But I suspect it is a planned growth that as long as Starlink can produce dishes, that they're going to expand to all the countries that they currently have service. It also seems to me that the price of the mini dish varies because they're trying to control the demand, and also they're expanding to different countries based on the population, the demand of that country, so that they won't run into any hardware shortages. Personally, I'm excited that it's available in Argentina now because I'm in the southern part of Peru. It is not available in Peru yet, but I will be entering Argentina in about a month, and my plan is to grab one of those dishes when I get down there. We have been using our Gen 2 dish that's been converted to flat mount. This is a dish that originated in the US. It was on a US account. When we came to Colombia, I switched over to a Colombian account, and I've been using that Colombian account here in South America all the way through Colombia, Ecuador, and now Peru, and we'll be entering Chile pretty soon. And we've been using it since May, and today is October 3rd. We've been using it nearly 5 months now without any issues. So I'm excited to get the mini dish to test out here pretty soon in South America. And if you guys want to see how that goes, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to get all the updates that are coming up about my experience traveling with the Starlink dish. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.